So long overdue for an EDC update, so I just thought I would get straight into it. Want to try and do them. I really want to do them weekly, but I want to do more than just EDC videos, but I haven't really been doing a lot. Haven't got much drive to do anything. Haven't even been doing any fishing videos for the other channel. Haven't been out in over a month. Just haven't got any drive to do anything. But yeah, I did go into a day camp last month. It was the first camp of 2023. But accidentally wiped the memory card. Normally I use the phone to make videos, but I thought I would use a camera. I just accidentally wiped the memory card on it, so that was a waste of time. Well, it wasn't a waste of time, but it was a waste of time trying to video it. But yeah. I kind of want to do EDC videos every week, but it's just going to get boring real quick. Just I'm not doing anything else and I want to keep the channel going, so upload videos on something. But yeah. So anyway, as far as the EDC update goes, got bandana, watch, using the Casio Edifice. It wants to focus. Any day now. There you go. It's the ERA600. Hold on. I like it though. Not as good as the G-Shocks, but I'm gonna give that other one a rest until I get a new strap for it, because it's just starting to get a bit minging now. Got a lighter just because I like setting things on fire. I don't know what's going on with this camera. Table flame, Ranger, never had any issues with it. Utility knife, Ulfa, it's very simple, folded steel, very thin. Awesome knife. And multi-tool. Got the Leatherman rebar. Still has the snap blade, which I did about 2 or 3 years ago. Not blade, but the saw blade. Still never got around to sending it. Never will. Keys. Got the now discontinued Leatherman Squirt PS4. And the Olight i1R EOS, the original. The Uncle Biddle Slither Grippers is still there. And the no brand name Chinese titanium whistle, double barreled, 120 decibels. Awesome. And the tech lantern thing. Got a notepad. Right in the rain. And I'm still using the Hinder Investigator pen, which I've nearly lost about 3 times now. Had it clipped to the pocket and that sticks out too much, and the clip itself feels strong but it's loose. So found that in the work van. Must have got caught in the seatbelt and just lifted out of the pocket, didn't even notice. So I put a split ring on, so I can tether it in my pants with some paracord. Put it in the pocket once with it tethered, just not clipped to the pocket. And I grabbed the paracord to pull it out, and all that came out was the cap. So I shit myself thinking I had lost the pen, but even with that O-ring on, it still came loose. So 2 or 3 times a day I'm just pulling it out and tightening it to make sure it doesn't come off. And the third time I was out strimming, and I felt something hitting my leg, and I had this clip to the pocket. So again, the harness on the strimmers hit that or something, and it just lifted out of the pocket. So 3 times already I've nearly lost this. Well, twice. Once I thought I lost it, but the cap came off. They were saying that if it was hanging out of my pocket and the cap came off, I would have lost the pen anyway. So I do prefer the Maxpedition Spiccato over this. I've never had any issues with that. But this one I'll just continue carrying until I do lose it. Surprised I haven't already. Wallets. I still got the leather coin pouch, which has coins in it. And I'm still using the Triovax Concha. I'm just starting to like this now. I had it for a while, and it's just taken a while for me to like it. Don't know what it is about it, but I'd still prefer the Element over this. I've just got a homemade wallet chain instead of using a metal clip. I don't like metal on metal, so I've just taken a piece of paracord, stitched it into a loop, attached it that way. If I need to replace this, then I'll just cut the paracord and redo it. And it's obviously 550 paracord. I used waxed thread, so it's not going anywhere. I just got a titanium carabiner, which won't come off. Never had any issues with this one yet. So that's the wallet. I've already made a new one. I just started getting into making these, so teaching myself. But I made this one. Same thing, it just incorporates a brass bead in the middle. So that'll be going on soon. So that's my wallet. And when I'm not at work, obviously I don't carry that. I don't bother carrying that either because no real use for it. So that's pretty much outside of work. That's my EDC. I do add a criminal identifier as well. And I think that's it for my personal EDC. I'll get into the bag. Almost forgot, when I'm not at work, I use a Hoya Octavia. It's on the wrong time because I haven't worn it in over a week. But that's that. So the work bag is the 511 All Hazards Nitro, I think it is. So in the first pocket, this will blow your mind. This is actually a first, both on YouTube and in the EDC community. So pucker your arsehole. So it's a pry bar. This is my EDC pry bar, but here is the amazing thing. It's an EDC pry bar that's actually being used. Mind blowing. So it's a Restorer's cat's paw. Got it just because I thought it would come in handy for something. I've had it for 1 week, and think Tuesday or Wednesday, we were in Holy Island, and they had a big quarter-ton steel sign that they were just putting in. And it was like piecing it together, and the guy was trying to move it with a little screwdriver to match up like a big cross piece with some like warnings of what you're not meant to do, or like prohibited things that you shouldn't do on the island or on the causeway. And they were sticking it and screwing it together with bolts, and he was trying to move this piece to match the holes on the frame with a little screwdriver. So I gave him this and it worked. So came in handy for that. Second or third day of owning it, and then Friday I was stone picking, and there was a few bricks that were like horizontal, so they were difficult to get out, so I just dug it out with that, which is why there's mud in it. So it's come in handy. Anyway, got a marker pen, some tools, got the Victorinox bit set with the little wrench, and the Leatherman Prona Mark II. Got some hand sanitizer, some toilet roll, got a battery charger, still the old Goodman's one. I've had that for a long time and it's still working. Got the charging cable for the phone. That's all that's in there. And on the top, got some safety glasses, some hemp hand lotion, and just some hearing protection. Then here, water bottle, lunchbox, and the first aid kit. So in here, just got some tweezers and scissors. I think I've already shown it before, but I've got burn soothe, tick removers, I've added some paracetamol, and I've added afterbite as well. And besides that, it's the same as what I showed in the last video. And then in the main compartment, got a high-vis spare, and this is just my waterproof pants. And this is something I said I would never use for work, but I'm sick of the waterproofs that I normally get. They're filled with condensation, so there's no point in wearing them, you just get wet anyway. So this is a Gore-Tex British Army issue in MTP camo, which is another reason why I've got the high-vis, because you're meant to wear high-vis, and obviously this isn't high-vis, so I just stick that over that. In the waterproof pants are obviously black, and I normally wear high-vis pants, so they're covered up as well. So yeah, so this I really like. Kind of don't want to carry it for work because it was a bit pricey. I got it from the Army and Navy store in Newcastle. It was 70 quid, but it's brand new, unused. Anyway, that's it for my work bag, for my out of work bag. So outside of work bag will vary depending on what I'm doing. It'll either be a backpack or a sling. Today I was using a 511 LV6 sling pack, and inside of that I had a Sony a6000 with a stock lens. And an ultra wide angle lens. And a spare strap. And that is my EDC for this month. Thanks for watching.